Nyla is one of the most unique and exciting ADC champions in League of Legends, offering a fresh take on bot lane gameplay with her melee mechanics and high-risk, high-reward playstyle. In recent seasons, the bot lane meta has shifted frequently, with traditional marksmen and utility supports often dominating. Yet, Nyla stands out as a champion that can turn teamfights and laning phases upside down, rewarding aggressive strategies and flawless positioning. While her popularity hasn't rivaled that of conventional ADCs like Jinx or Kai'Sa, Nilah's unique synergy with enchanters and her unparalleled ability to thrive in close quarters combat make her a truly formidable pick. One player has demonstrated how Nylah can transcend expectations, reaching both Challenger in NA as EU West, providing her viability even in the ever-changing solo queue environment. This is how to play like a Challenger.
I am Urnilah. I started playing League of Legends from Season 4, and I started playing Nilah the moment she came out. I instantly fell in love with her design. She has so much mobility, so much playmaking potential, and you can completely just snowball the entire game by yourself. That's the most thrilling fact about Vanilla. And not to mention, with other AD carries, you need someone else to engage. But with Nilah, you can be the engage, and you can dictate the outcome of fights. And I reached Challenger first time at Season 8, and it was 700 OP at that time. So it's not that bad, but back in the day you needed way less OP for a Challenger in general, so yeah. And then I jumped to US because I was playing on Uni beforehand, and on US it's a little bit harder to get Challenger, but at Season 13 we managed to hit Challenger for the first time on US as well. Let's go, only 5 years from Uni.
As you watch Urnilah kill a bunch of bots for sport, I wanted to let you know that I'm giving away $25 of our peer to one of my subscribers who comments down on this video. So make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and tell me in the comments down below what are your thoughts on Nylah in the bottom lane in League of Legends. All details for the contest will be down below. Nylah thrives in matchups against champions like Twitch, Kai'Sa, Draven, and even Miss Fortune, depending on the support. She excels at handling most auto attackers with ease. However, her biggest challenge lies in facing champions like Xayah. With every auto attack, Xayah sets up feathers that can root Nylah, making it incredibly difficult to close the gap. It's a frustrating matchup that demands patience and precision. At the moment, the heavy mage meta is another obstacle for Nylah. Champions with long-range poke like Ziggs, Victor, Syndra, and even Heimerdinger can make her life miserable, as it's almost impossible to reach them without taking significant damage. When it comes to synergy, enchanter supports shine alongside Nylah. Champions like Lulu provide immense utility, offering Volleymore's shields and an ultimate that complements Nylah's kit perfectly, creating high kill pressure. Soraka also pairs well, providing sustained and consistent heals. Additionally, classic engage supports like Thresh and Nautilus work wonders, allowing Nylah to capitalize on their crowd control for all-ins. Regarding skill order, there is currently some controversy in the Nylah community. Most players favor maxing Q first, but Urnilah takes a different approach. He prefers putting 3 points into E before maxing it fully. Why? Well, he values the mobility it provides, enabling him to take frequent small trades that wouldn't be possible without the drastically reduced cooldown on E. For items, you should always start with Doran's Blade. While it might seem tempting to opt for a shield due to Nylah's weak early game, the blade offers far more value in terms of sustain and damage. The healing it provides is superior, making it the optimal choice for most situations. Now that we've covered the essentials, let's dive into how Urnilah's games typically play out.
Alright, so level 1, you're a melee character and you don't have any way to actually go in on the enemies, so you need to play really safe, just stay back and stay healthy. After that, you need to go for level 2. And of course, when you reach level 2, you need to look for trades, you can start playing more aggressive because you can have a way to actually dash on top of them. And of course, right now, the waves are already a little bit different than it used to be. Right now, the cannon wave is at a 4th wave. So back in the day, you used to go in on the 3 first melee minions on the third wave because it was cannon wave, but right now it's way different, and you can't capitalize on the bonus XP that you're getting from Nilah in general, right? Because to get level 3, you need to perfectly see as first 3 waves, basically, to get to level 3 first before the enemy. And that is really hard to do, especially when you're a melee character and if you don't have like a really aggressive support. So it's kind of hard to look for these level 3 cheeses, but when you have layer advantage on a cannon wave, when you kill one melee minion, most likely, you're gonna be getting level 3 way quicker than the enemy, so you're gonna be able to actually go in and punish them while they're still level 2. So that's the biggest advantage about Nilah, that you can just abuse the level advantage. And of course, you need to look forward to cheesing the enemy at level 4, 5, and your bread and butter is literally level 6, because at level 6 you get a huge ultimate which is gonna be pulling everybody in the circle while healing you, and if you're already full HP, it's gonna be turning into shield. It also works on minions, a lot of people don't know about that, and it's a really powerful ultimate where you can just easily get the enemy ADC flashes, and because the enemy ADC already doesn't have flash, so we're not gonna be able to actually play the game, and you can continue pressuring the bot side, you can continue pushing and play for dragon. Yeah, so if you completely stomp the enemy bot lane and you take the tower first, then of course you're gonna be swapping with mid lane, you're gonna be rotating to mid, your mid lane are gonna be rotating for bot, you're gonna be playing most likely at that point for Rift Herald. Of course, right now with feats, you need to take consideration that boots are really important. Boots upgrades like dictate the flow of the game, so sometimes you're gonna be swapping with mid even sooner for grabbies and other objectives. So it depends on the game state, and if you got first blood, if you didn't, of course it's gonna be a harder game. We can discuss that a little bit more later on, but anyway, mid game, your goal is to stay mid lane, stay safe in a short lane, and of course you just get free farm and you rotate to objectives whenever you have opportunity. Basically, Nilah is one of the hardest scaling AD carries in the game because of your ultimate ability, plus you get more armor penetration with the more crit you have. So at late game, you're gonna be guaranteed having at least 90 to 100% crit, which is gonna be a significant amount of armor penetration, which you're gonna shred everybody in your way. So all you have to do is just wait for your team to engage or start a fight, and when the key cooldowns of enemy teams carries or tanks or anyone that's going to be able to stop you from getting a good ultimate off are down, you just use that opportunity, and all it takes is one fight to end the game because the death timers are really long, and you just run it down and end the game, no problem.
When playing Nilah, it's crucial to carefully plan your attack sequence. If you use your E as your initial engage tool, it often means you'll be following up with your R shortly after. The key to maximizing damage is weaving in auto attacks between abilities. A common mistake many Nilah players make is going straight from E to R and immediately into Q, skipping an auto attack in the process. This single auto attack may seem small, but can be critical, especially after Nilah's ultimate was nerfed and now deals significantly less damage. In the past, you could get away with sloppy rotations, but today, min-maxing every move is essential. After landing your R, continue auto-attacking until your Q comes off cooldown for optimal damage output. When it comes to using Nilah's ultimate, you need to assess the situation carefully. If there's a key carry within reach, don't hesitate to use your R on a single target if it secures a valuable advantage for the follow-up teamfight. However, if possible, aim to catch multiple opponents in your ultimate while remaining mindful of the enemy's abilities. Crowd control from champions like Cassandra or point-and-click abilities can completely disrupt your play, while Nyla can shred through enemies quickly. She's equally vulnerable. Her ultimate doesn't serve as a self-build tool. When you dive in as Nyla, it's all or nothing. You either obliterate the enemy team or you get taken down in seconds.
So most of the time, a lot of Diamond Nilahs, what we do, we take bad trades and we just start forcing stuff. So basically, we don't wait, for example, for level 3 to start playing the game, right? Instead, we want to fight level 1, we want to fight level 2, we want to fight when we're on the equal ground with the enemy team. We are not taking advantage of their item advantage, we don't take advantage of the extra XP that you're getting from your passive. We just want to fight as much as possible because Nilah can do that. So Nilah's role in the team fights are basically depending on the scenario and depending on the support that you have. If you have an engaged support, you should always stay behind your engaged support and let them engage first and then follow up the engage, right? If you have something like Lulu, you can bait enemies using their Q cooldowns for you, and after you do that, basically you can kite back because their main cooldowns are already down and your team gonna be cleaning up. Or if their key cooldowns are still down and you're able to go in and find that good ultimate, even if you go down first in fight, knowing that you already wasted all your resources on you and just baiting them to commit on a huge fight and waste your cooldowns, and you know that your team is behind, they can clean up and you just win the fight. You shouldn't give up after you int 10 games, 20 games, 30 games. It's okay, it happens, because you're gonna be ending up in so many scenarios where you just go in and you think, oh, I have enough damage to kill these guys, and you just melt and your entire team fight just lost because of you. So I would say just invest your time. It's gonna take a lot of time for sure, a lot of games, but if you are dedicated, you reap the rewards.
Thank you so much for watching this episode from Noob to Challenger with Nyla. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content. Until next time.